Okay, hi, Paul Slackers, Good News Planet. I'm here with Lorraine Cragen. Hi, Lorraine.
Right.
Oh, hey, one more time, take two. Hi, this is Paul Slackers, Good News Planet. I'm here with Lorraine Cragen. Hi, Lorraine, how are you?
Hi, Paul. How are you today?
Okay, here and where this is the Montauk Chamber of Commerce, which we have in the back there. Ooh, there's a big old fish up there.
That's a shark.
And there, that's a shark, and we have shark shopping events where people can make a lot of money. We have a catch event going on soon, right? What does that say out there? I saw something.
The cash catch. That's our actually it's something that people can win. We can win up to $20,000. So we call it cash catch because Montauk is so famous for the fishing, et cetera, et cetera. And we were an original fishing village, so we try to keep with the fishing folks. We have a harbor room in the chamber to promote all our fishermen and restaurants in the harbor. It's a whole beautiful area of Montauk.
So I never was in there. We're going to walk in there. Okay?
Okay.
I like the harbor room because I believe I recollect somewhere, maybe it's not there anymore, the surf casting capital of the world or something like
It's
that.
actually the fishing capital.
Fishing
of the world,
capital,
yes.
okay.
And we do get a lot of surf casters that come out, especially in the fall, in September and October. And you can see them all lined up, surf casting for that big, giant fish that they're looking for, bass or whatever, bluefish. And they just love coming out here, as everybody does. Everybody loves Montauk, right?
We love the beginning, or some might even call it the end.
Right.
So I didn't know when I came out here. I said, "What is surf casting?" So actually, Percy Heath, the beloved and a board member of my broadcast, and we loved him. Percy brought me down and said, "Oh, this is." We went surf casting one time, and we went out of his boat, but his boat didn't start that day. So, boating is not an easy career, is it?
No, it's, well, I hear from boaters that the best day in their life is when the day they buy it, and the second best day is when they sell it. It's a lot of work.
Tell us about the Montauk Chamber, and I know you have this information book, and
we have our local map. The information guide is published every year, and it's a 64-page book that gives everybody everything that people want to know about Montauk. We have all of our members listed in the back, and all of the things to do with the important issues and things that people want to know about Montauk. And we also have our map, and that map indicates both the town and the harbor area. And we update this every year. So we have one side, which is the harbor, and the other side is the entire town. And it is a locator for people when they need to know where one of our businesses is. So it's really great. We produce 10,000 of these and 40,000 books. And they do go off the shelves. We have them located strategically in Manhattan, some of these books, and at the Jitney as well as at the Long Island Railroad. So people call and request them on a regular basis, and that's how we distribute them. We also produce a lot of events. The next event that we have coming up, let's see, this is, what are we in, June?
May 20th?
Yes, so we have, besides the wonderful Montauk Music Festival, which we're not involved in, but we certainly love what Kenny Gustino is doing for Montauk, bringing people out and having the music festival like this every year. We do our own Taste of Montauk, which is coming up in July, which is all the restaurants at Culinary Delights will be at the Montauk Yacht Club, a tented event. And we have live music, and it's just a lovely event. We've been doing that for about 5 or 6 years. The other event, of course, is our 4th of July fireworks, which you can't miss. And first time ever, we're doing a 4th of July dinner cruise, and that will take place. The Viking Starship is letting us use their boat. I mean, obviously, they're going to be maneuvering it, and we're taking it out of the harbor, and we're going to be viewing the fireworks from the beach, well, obviously offshore. So that's a dinner, music, and a lot of fun. So whoever's interested, please come on. We have room for about 250 people, so it's going to be a delightful evening.
And what's the date on that?
And that's on July 4th.
Right on the day.
Right on the 4th of July. It's a
But the
Monday.
fireworks haven't they been off of the beach over here?
Yes, they're going to still be off the beach, and that's on the 4th, and they usually go off about 9:15. You know, you got to have it dark enough for it to make
Sure, yeah.
to see it well. And then we have other events that are going on, but the other big event is our Fall Festival, which is in October 8th and 9th. And that's a 2-day festival out here, and we have clam chowder contest and a whole bunch of things for kids to do, and it's just a wonderful event. It draws in a lot of people. So those are just 3 highlights of what we do. We do concerts on the green every Monday, concerts in the harbor every Sunday, and that starts the end of June as well. So there's a lot of activity going on.
A lot of good news out here in Montauk.
Good news, yes, and of course the sun is always shining, and it's a Chamber of Commerce Day today. It's beautiful, so everyone should come on out.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And your website is?
www.montaukchamber.com.
All right, 2 last questions. We, since we are good news, we've asked a lot of people, what does good news mean to them? What is good news for you?
Oh, good news is everyone's happy, and they come into Montauk and they walk into this office, they're smiling, and they just are so excited to be here. And they also reminisce about when they were here as youngsters, and they remember, and I see them telling people, describing their good times when they were children or teenagers growing up here. And that's good news for me because I'm very similar. I grew up out here as a summer kid, so I've been out here for a long, long time. So that's good news for me.
Yeah, that sure the heck is. My grandkids are in love with my place in the Manor and Montauk.
And the Manor is beautiful. I worked there the last day. It was an actual hotel, and I was a waitress there. I was about 15 years old. That kitchen, I mean, you look at the restaurant now, but the kitchen was huge. It took up almost, I think, the whole first floor.
Yeah, well, that was
those are the days.
The gilded age, maybe they called it. The golden age. Yeah, that was
golden
beautiful.
age.
But now they gave Mr. Fisher his due here, and they've named the plaza after
That's
him,
right, and that's fairly recent. And we're very happy that John Keeshan, one of our local realtors, brought that up, and he said, you know, we really need to do something to honor Carl Fisher and all the things that he did do for Montauk. And it wouldn't be the tower, for example, was actually a real estate office building, and he would take clients up to the top of the roof to show the beautiful vista so that he could really, he was a good salesman. He knew exactly what to do, so.
You don't build Miami Beach and not be a good salesman,
No,
or
not
the
at all.
Indianapolis
Not at
500
all.
and all the other good things that
Right.
this man did.
Yeah, there's a lot
the
of-
Manor, the Shepherd's Neck
Yeah,
Inn,
of
and
course.
I think Gurney's too. Did he build Gurney's? Was that one of
I
those?
don't think so, no.
okay.
I don't believe so. He did, it was the Manor. There was a surf club, meaning there was a pool we used to sneak into when we were kids. And it was a pool, they had a riding stable. The Playhouse used to be a
Yeah.
indoor tennis.
Right, the first in America, I somehow thought.
Right, you know.
don't know
And
if
of course
that's
you have
true.
other aspects of Montauk. Deep Hollow Ranch, the oldest
Love it.
ranch in the United States. People find that hard to believe, at the end of Long Island, but it's true. So
You got Teddy Roosevelt still hanging out over there.
yes, Teddy's there, and all his fellows are the Rough Riders. So
Somebody-
it's been and people say, gee, I'm sure it's changed a lot. Well, not necessarily. I mean, I took pictures. My brother wouldn't come out for a long time. I took pictures of various spots in Montauk because, oh yeah, I guess it hasn't changed much. So he could identify each area, and it was kind of interesting.
So I guess one of the things that has been of a little different here is the influx of younger people. And some of our restaurants, which were more traditional, have become more nightclubby and more it's with such a large group of those young people. I guess, and I've heard that the Manor, the town, is working to make sure that we have safety here, and we love people to be here, but to be wise about, how many people are living in houses and all those kind of things. I've heard good things about that.
Right, and
I wanna
Montauk has
assure the
obviously.
audience.
Montauk has obviously been discovered, And when you have an influx that you're not necessarily prepared for, you do have to make a quick assessment and start to look at things and say, gee, we need to fix this, we need to fix that. And we're working with the town because we agree we want to live in a safe environment. You have residents, you have second homeowners, and you have people who are running businesses, and you want them all to, businesses should be able to make money and without any restrictions to a degree, but by the same token, they should be safe and not hurting any individual person or groups or whatever. But no, we're working together, and I think at the end of last summer, it was really under control, and I really expect that this year will be the same thing.
But this actually is the town of East Hampton.
Yes, we are part of East Hampton.
Is that right? I think I pay some taxes to them.
Yes, exactly, and we're considered a hamlet. So there's several hamlets within East Hampton town. But yes, we are part of East Hampton. They are our governing body, per se. So.
All right, well, it's all good. The last question I asked, I've asked thousands of people, because we're very involved with International Day of Peace, World Peace, and we actually did something up in Gurney's, want to do something more here in Montauk as well. And actually, from the manor, I just came down, and there was a big peace sign over at that little park over there for Lars.
Oh, yes.
So that was a beautiful thing.
Yes. Unfortunately, he passed away.
Yeah.
And it was a young person and lived in Montauk all his life. So, yeah, that was really sad. But nice memorial, too.
Nice memorial and a big peace sign. And so we're very involved with World Peace and the International Day on September 21st. And I asked people, what does peace mean to them? So I want to ask you if
peace
that's okay.
is, peace. I grew up in the 60s, so peace is very important. Everyone wants to be at peace. Peace in the world, not to have the strife and the situations that go on, and everyone's concerned and frightened. And I remember 9/11. People came out to Montauk in droves because they were looking for some little peace, I guess, and to be together, families, etc. So, that was an important part of it. And they worked together, the two churches within town, and they came together and had vigils. And I was not here that particular weekend, but I do recall that people saying it was one of the nicest weekends they had, very quiet and very peaceful, if you will.
Well, this is a peaceful home. This is so many people have heavenly thoughts about Montauk.
Yes,
and we continue to. And thank you very much for sharing good news with us.
Yes, and peace be with you.
Thank you. Thank you.